Alright guys, welcome back yet again. This is Hypnos doing another set of levels for Rise to the Challenge. Because when there's only 2 of you left, you gotta pick up the slack a little. Now we're going past Sunken Ship's Ark because we've already done that. Past Bowser's Mouth. Doing Slip Slide Ride. God, I hate this level. I hate most of these levels actually, but I keep doing this. Yeah, you can see when the game itself is telling you to watch your back, you know things aren't going to go too well. A lot of spin jumping in this level because there's spinies everywhere and enough blind drops that the game feels it needs to warn you specifically about them. Oh, and that's ice, so you slide all over the place. It's actually a pretty straightforward level. Just don't land on anything, that's likely to eat you. Like the spinies or the nippers there, or pretty much everything actually. If it isn't trying to outright kill you, it'll slide you into something that is. It's like Satan himself designed, this ecosystem. An entire ecosystem which has no purpose but to sit there and wait for Mario to rock up so it can try and kill him. Which I think puts the idea of Darwinian evolution to rest, at least as far as this game is concerned. Because there's no fucking way this could have occurred without a malevolent deity setting everything up. So the creationists win this one. And by creationists I mean Bowser. Because they're all villains, really. Yes, I know. Political comment, not particularly funny. Another storyline box. It's continuing in the same style. I think they're all going to be like this. Which, if you like the idea of, Zen cones making up your story, is pretty good. But it is pretty sloppy storytelling. We have more sliding, more bullet bills. Why are there flames in an ice level? And why is Lakitu trying to kill us again? Questions I don't think any philosopher will ever be able to answer. Right up there with why is Corey a racist and what has Ray done to those people we can't find? Yes. Lots of bullet bills in this one. There's actually more in the next stage, but you'll see that, hopefully. Being ice, you slide along these slanted ones really badly. You're actually relying on the bullet bills basically to keep you alive and out of trouble for a while. And Lakitu will always be there trying to shoot you down. What is it with ice levels and fire enemies? I don't get this. Shouldn't it be too cold for them? There's no fuel for them to burn, it's just there. And that's the end of the first level. You'll notice a bit of a gap here. It's because the initial run I did for the next level, which is Freezer Tease, bit of innuendo there, fucked up and I had to re-record it so it jumps to a different video. You'll notice it in a second. Yeah, so we'll just go through the intro again. Sorry, this is also 20 levels down, so by my count that puts us at about the halfway point of the total levels. Probably closer because we've skipped a whole bunch of them by going this way. Unless of course it turns out that this way doesn't actually lead to the end, which would not surprise me. Like I said, the theme of this level is dodging. Because you need... For a second there and later in this level, I actually thought I was playing Gradius for a second. There was just shit everywhere. Again, lots of spin jumping, which is probably a bad thing in this level. And yeah, I'm not really trying to do everything perfectly. Excuse me. I'm much more interested in getting this fucking finished. Another barrage of shells there. Yeah. I'm beginning to think whoever designed this one was taking a lot of inspiration from side-scrolling shooters. There's sections where there's just crap all over the screen. And, it's more about pattern memorization than actual platforming skill. This is a minor taste of it. I've actually edited out the worst because it kept killing me. Yes, I know, you don't get to see all my fuck-ups. It disheartens me as well. Another storyline one. I still haven't worked out the actual order for these, if there even is an order. I think with the way they're telling it, it doesn't really need to be one. And again, fire flowers, incredibly useful when the shells start flying around. Which is good, because it's the only power-up you really get in this game. Apart from the super mushroom, which really doesn't do anything except make you a bigger target. Yep. We have baseballs, we have bullet bills. We have a lot of stuff flying around right now. It's like, you know, if I wanted to play Thunder Force, I'd be playing Thunder Force. I'm not, so clearly I don't. But the game appears to be disagreeing with me. Though at least in Thunder Force I'd have more control over where the hell I was going. Yep, fire does not work on bullet bills, I've figured that out by now, but I still insist on using it. Yay, more moles. Noticing the moles are becoming almost as recurring as the goddamn Cheap Cheeks. Sorry, the nippers. Cheap Cheeks are something different. One of these days I'm going to hunt down the creator of this game and ask him what on earth possessed him to choose this particular setup of enemies. And then I'm going to gut him like a fish for making us play through it. Only because I can't get to the rest of the Emmy Paradise team who let us go through with this. And fuck, that's over. Ray's up next with Ice, maybe? Yep. We've already gotten to the vanilla ice puns.